Sci-fi is a vast genre that covers a plethora of different stories. Whether it's aliens and spaceships, mysterious happenings and supernatural phenomena, post-apocalyptic dystopias, or even time displacement, Max has got you covered. Following the success of Denis Villeneuve's pair of Dune films, Prophecy takes fans back in time to 10,000 years before the events of the first movie. The series follows two sisters, Valia, Emily Watson, and Shula Harkonnen, Olivia Williams, who create the Bene Gesserit, an all-female order ready to fight evil forces that threaten their very existence. Offering a deeper understanding of the world of Dune, Prophecy is a smart prequel to a mammoth franchise. Following on from the incredible Dune movies is no mean feat, and this series does an impressive job of sustaining the scope and depth of the films while managing to craft its own path. It feels rare these days to find a television series that is both critically acclaimed and seriously fan-loved, but The Last of Us is just that. Adapted for television by Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann, The Last of Us is a gritty, gripping post-apocalyptic drama inspired by the successful video game of the same name. Following a rugged outlaw on a mission, played to perfection by Pedro Pascal, the Mandalorian, The Last of Us journeys through ruthless, bloodthirsty killers to escort a teenage girl, played by Bella Ramsey, Catherine called Birdie, across what is left of the United States. Bringing to life one of the most beloved DC characters, originally created by Paul Dini and Bruce Timm, Harley Quinn is a raunchy animated series helmed by creators Justin Halpern, Dean Lorey, and Patrick Schumacher. Featuring the voice of Kaylee Cuoco, the flight attendant, Harley Quinn includes a slew of talented and well-known voice actors, including Lake Bell, Alan Tudyk, Ron Funches, and Tony Hale. Foregoing the iconic dialect solidified by Tara Strong, Harley Quinn explores a refreshing self-discovery tale, leaning into the character's misadventures, wrapped in over-the-top graphic violence and outrageously lewd yet undeniably clever humor. Fringe is a cult classic science fiction drama starring Anna Torv, The Last of Us, and Joshua Jackson, along with John Noble, The Boys, Jessica Nicole, and the late Lance Reddick, John Wick, Chapter 4. Cleverly crafted from the minds of J.J. Abrams, Alex Kurtzman, and Roberto Orci, Fringe somehow managed to increase its fanbase with every cancellation. Set on a solid foundation of a traditional FBI agent, Torv, finding herself assigned to a unique Fringe division of the Bureau, Fringe weaved through procedural storylines with serialized sci-fi phenomena, allowing both the compelling characters and devoted audience to freefall into an enigmatic puzzle of intriguingly complex mysteries. Titans, inspired by DC Comics' Teen Titans, is a 4-season series developed for television by Greg Berlanti, Superman and Lois, Akiva Goldsman, Star Trek, Picard, and Jeff Johns, Stargirl. Titans follows a group of superpowered teenagers attempting to unite as a team to defeat evil. Titans stars Brenton Thwaites as Dick Grayson, a vigilante and former partner of Batman, Anna Diop as extraterrestrial Corey Anders, Tegan Croft as an empath named Rachel Roth, and Ryan Potter as shapeshifter Gar Logan. Titans seamlessly blends a tenacious superhero story with a coming-of-age drama, growing both in its number of teammates and the evolution of its story. Spun off from Doctor Who, Torchwood leans a little older in theme and maturity, following the individuals tasked with protecting modern-day England from alien threats. Leading the team is a mortal flirt from the 51st century Captain Jack Harkness, John Barrowman, allowing Torchwood to explore the fan-favorite character's sexual fluidity within the context of a science fiction adventure series. Creator Russell T. Davies builds the show on witty banter and exciting action through 2 seasons of mostly Monster of the Week episodes before evolving into multi-episode miniseries mysteries. While the season-long chapters subtitled Children of Earth and Miracle Day could stand alone, the character relationships forged in the first 2 seasons are vital to the story and should not be overlooked. Based on Philip Pullman's novel trilogy, His Dark Materials is a whimsical adventure series that ventures through alternate realities. The show stars Daphne Keane, Logan, as Lyra, an ambitious and special young girl who finds herself unraveling a mystery across dimensions with the assistance of her demon, an animal companion manifestation of her soul unable to stray from her physical body. Jack Thorne's adaptation of His Dark Materials is visually stunning as it explores new realms and broaches curious philosophical questions, providing fans of the source material another reason to pretend the failed movie version, The Golden Compass, never existed in this reality. Co-created by Dan Harmon and Justin Roiland, Rick and Morty blends crude potty humor with richly developed sci-fi tropes deeply rooted in meta-satire. Roiland voices both titular characters in the critically acclaimed animated science fiction series, Rick Sanchez, an alcoholic, sociopathic scientist, and his whiny but kind-hearted grandson, Morty Smith. Geared towards adults, Rick and Morty is a vulgar comedy with stories of interdimensional travel, aliens, creatures, and planets. Rick and Morty also stars Chris Parnell, Spencer Grammer, and Sarah Chalk, and although it feels like it intentionally misleads audiences into thinking each episode is a standalone, the layers of jokes are even more enjoyable when watched as a binge. Peacemaker is a hilarious action series following the events of the 2021 film The Suicide Squad. Created by director James Gunn, Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3, begging John Cena, Blockers, to reprise his role, Peacemaker follows as the vigilante is forced to join a Black Ops squad on a mysterious mission to save humanity. Supported by an incredible ensemble cast, including Danielle Brooks, Orange is the New Black, Jennifer Holland, and Steve Agee, Peacemaker uniquely unites jovial entertainment with ridiculous action and exaggerated scenarios to produce an excitingly engaging 8-episode first season. Watchmen is a compelling miniseries from Damon Lindelof starring Regina King, The Harder They Fall, as a Tulsa police detective. Watchmen takes place 34 years after the events of the comic series on which the drama is based in a reality where masked superheroes and vigilantes are no longer heroes and instead considered outlaws. With a story involving themes of race, systemic oppression, and American history, Watchmen delicately weaves a groundbreaking and flashy action-packed sci-fi series with rich messages. It also features marvelous performances from King, as well as her co-stars Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, Aquaman, Gene Smart, Legion, and Jeremy Irons, House of Gucci. Emily St. John Mandel's novel provides the groundwork for Station 11, a post-apocalyptic dystopian miniseries from Patrick Somerville. Taking place across 2 decades, Station 11 peels back the story of a disastrous pandemic that collapses civilization, focusing on groups of survivors, including a troupe of traveling performers and a dangerous cult leader. With stellar performances from stars Mackenzie Davis, Terminator, Dark Fate, Himesh Patel, Laurie Petty, Orange is the New Black, and David Wilmot over the course of 10 episodes, Station 11 explores humanity's attempts to rebuild and reimagine, attempting to forgive and forge ahead to avoid a reality in which mistakes are repeated. One of the most delightfully absurd comic book adaptations, Doom Patrol whimsically examines the madcap adventures of a team of superpowered outcasts. Highlighted by an ensemble of powerhouses, including Oscar winner Brendan Fraser, April Bowlby, Matt Bomer, and Joivan Wade, along with a seemingly endless supply of personalities played by Diane Guerrero, Doom Patrol truly stands out in the superhero genre. Developed for television by Jeremy Carver, Doom Patrol, at times, feels like the writing team picked random words out of a hat yet somehow molded them into engaging mysteries, mythologies, and even moving moments. Doom Patrol is an underrated series about a found family on a wild ride. Dune: Prophecy is a prequel series that delves into the history of the Bene Gesserit, a powerful sisterhood shaping the galaxy. Prefer something a bit more grounded? The Last of Us is a post-apocalyptic drama that follows a hardened survivor and a young girl as they navigate a dangerous world. Looking for some laughs? Rick and Morty is a hilarious and mind-bending animated series about a genius scientist and his not-so-bright grandson. Into superheroes? Titans and Doom Patrol offer unique takes on iconic DC characters, with plenty of action, drama, and humor. For something a bit more mysterious, Fringe is a cult classic sci-fi drama that blends procedural elements with serialized storytelling. Want to explore parallel worlds and dark magic? His Dark Materials is a visually stunning adaptation of Philip Pullman's beloved novels. If you're a fan of superhero satire, Peacemaker is a hilarious and violent series that follows the adventures of the world's most peace-loving superhero. For a more cerebral sci-fi experience, Watchmen is a mind-bending reimagining of the classic comic book series that explores themes of race, justice, and the nature of heroism. And finally, for a truly unique and bizarre viewing experience, Doom Patrol is a superhero series that embraces the weird and wonderful.